Hello everyone, my name is Kaseem. Welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, you are welcome. If you're not new to the channel, you are welcome back. I appreciate you for coming back and checking out the channel and checking out what I have to say. Take a moment to check out what I have to offer on this channel. Take a moment to subscribe, and if you like this video, at the end of this video, consider liking this video, because it helps my channel. And I personally believe that I have to earn your trust. So consider subscribing, checking out some of the videos, seeing the kind of content that I create, because my goal is to create educational financial content so people can learn all the different ways to make money, invest money, in the stock market. But before we get into the video, I am not an investment advisor. Like I always say, I do not claim to be an investment advisor. I have all the links in the description, all my disclaimer links in the description. So, go check it out, read it. I'm not an investment advisor. All this information is for educational purposes, and all the topic that I discuss in this video are my personal opinions and my views on the companies and stock that I talk about. So in today's video, we are going to talk about Tesla. We are going to do my Tesla update. Tesla recently reported their earnings yesterday, and we're going to talk about this today. I'm going to share with you what I'm doing with my stocks. As you guys already know, when it comes to Tesla, all I do is I invest $20 every day into Tesla stock. That's the price of lunch for some people. That's the price of, coffee. That's tip money for some people. But I just want to show people some sort of investment that would be achievable by the 99%, by most people. Okay, $20 a day, no matter where you work. $20 a day, in my opinion, is actually doable. If you work at McDonald's, it's like maybe 2 hours or an hour and a half worth of work. If you work at Dunkin' Donuts, it's like an hour and a half of your day worth of work. So I think it's everybody can do this, and I certainly am doing it, and I'm sharing it with you. So we're gonna go through that today. We're gonna go over the earnings call, some part of the earnings call, not in full detail. We're gonna go over the portfolio, share with you my holdings, what I'm doing, share with you the current stock price and all that stuff. I'm also gonna highlight some things from Tesla's earnings call that basically Elon threw out there and made me change my mind and my thinking again about the company, and makes me more it gives me more conviction that this investment is going to be probably one of the greatest investment I've ever made in my life. So I'm going to share all that information with you guys today.
We think that although like right now people think of Tesla as a lot of people think Tesla is a car company or perhaps an energy company. I think long-term people will think of Tesla as much as an AI robotics company as we are a car company or an energy company.
So I always like to share some of these tidbits on Elon's call. Elon basically just told people, because Elon does this all the time. He will tell people what he's thinking, how he's thinking about the things that he's thinking about, and people just be like,
oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You never meet your goals, and you never hit the numbers. Da 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 da.
And I'm like, listen, you guys are all dumb, because this man says that he wants to do this, and he gets it done. He might not get it done in the time that he wants to get it done, but he wants to get it done. Now he's saying that Tesla, people need to look at Tesla as an AI robotics company. Now, how do you value an AI robotics company that is creating cars, solar roof, utility scale battery production, that is doing self-driving, that is building like two or three new factories that they are state of the art? Tesla's factory, you can't compare it to any other car companies. How do you value that company? How do you value that company? It's very hard to value Tesla. Tesla is a company that is constantly reinventing itself and just growing and making things better and changing over time. So Today is going to be a jam-packed video. You guys should stay tuned and watch this video.
So Q1 2021 was a record quarter on many levels. Tesla achieved record production, deliveries, and surpassed $1 billion in non-GAAP net income for the first time. And we've seen a real shift in customer perception of electric vehicles, and our demand is the best we've ever seen. So this is, to be totally frank, we're used to seeing a reduction in demand in the first quarter, and we saw an increase in demand. That exceeded the normal seasonal reduction in demand in Q1.
Again, as you guys just heard from Elon, how do you value a company that is making their products and people want their products and people have to wait like 2-3 months before they get their hands on the products? Elon just said their demands are far greater than their production capacity. So that means, in layman's term, people want this car. They want this solar roof. They want this power wall. They want this mega pack. But they can't get them because Tesla cannot fulfill them fast enough. Okay? This is the kind of company that I love to invest in. Okay, I just don't talk about Tesla just because I want to talk about Tesla or it's cool to talk about Tesla. Like, I love the fact that not only this company is fulfilling a great mission, but at the same time that people want their product, like people cannot get enough of these cars. Like they cannot get enough of their product. And that's the kind of company you want to invest in. Like as a prudent investor, like, listen, I work hard for my money. Okay, it's not easy to make money in America. America should really be called the United States of bills. Okay, like it's not easy to make money in this country, but if you're prudent and you save your money, your diligence on how you spend, you should be good. And an investment like this, where I'm only putting $20 every single day, $100 a week, it's like easy. It's like easy for me, So investing in a company whereby people want their products, number one, and they are like the coolest up and coming company, period. This company Tesla is basically saying in this earnings call, which I'm going to break down the earnings call a lot more in the future. Sit with you, listen to the whole call, add commentary to the call as I listen to it with you guys. We're gonna do that in the future. But like, I'm just so excited with this call. Again, Tesla killed it. They beat their earnings. They beat everything. So let's just dive right in. Let's dive right into today's Tesla update. So currently, this is what we're looking like. Let's click on today. We'll click here. Now, this is the day after earnings. Okay, this is the day after earnings that I'm recording this video. April 27th. This is the day after earnings. Now, their stock dropped 4%. As someone that is a diligent investor and a smart investor, I would like to think, this is one of the companies whereby this company is creating the future. Okay, they're creating the future. So if you see a day whereby they reported great earnings, okay, and the day after they reported great earnings, their stock dropped. Let me click on 5 days here. The day after they reported good earnings, their stock dropped by 4%. They dropped by $32. Okay, for long-term investors, that creates a great opportunity. It creates a very, very enticing buying opportunity. It's down 4%. It could be down more, but like overall, for the past month, it's still up 15%. But when it's down 4 or 5% like this, that's when I go in and I jump in and add a little bit more to my stock. As you guys see the cash holding here, this is what I always like to do. Whenever the stock, my Tesla stock drops significantly, like 4 or 5%, I go in and I buy a little bit more. And that's what I'm going to do right in front of you guys today. we are gonna buy a little bit more of Tesla stock, and we're gonna put in all the 100, and that's what we're gonna do right in front of you guys. That's it. Sorted. Case closed. Other investors are scared. They're selling out of the stock, but it's okay. I will jump in and buy the stock and provide a little bit of liquidity, even though my money is a drop in the bucket. Well, provide a little bit of liquidity, and this is where value is created in the company. I mean, in your investments. If I look at this overall time, right, I'm up in general 166% on this investment. 166%. Can you imagine when the stock dropped to this point? If I had sold out of it, it's gone back up again. Now, if they drop significantly back here again, I would definitely be buying more. But I believe that it being down today by $400, this $100 that I just invested is relatively prudent. It makes sense. It's the decent thing to do here. But yeah, let's take a look at this area right here. We are looking at over 13 shares at this point, which is exactly what I'm looking for. You know, so we're looking at 13 shares here. My average price is still $406, and the current stock price is at $700. Now, this company is an AI robotics company. Okay, Tesla is an AI robotics company. That's what the CEO said, and that's what I'm gonna take because I believe him. So for me, this company, after their great earnings, it should not be down. You know, Wall Street to me, like, just people in general, like, I feel like people in general do the opposite things, right? Let's say you're trying to buy TV, you're trying to buy you know, whatever it is that you want to buy. Most people wait for sales, right? They wait for Black Friday, they wait for this Monday or this Tuesday. But like a day where a great company that you're investing in, whichever company it might be, drops this much, you should definitely invest a little bit more money than the usual, just because this opportunity might not show up again. You know, Tesla is currently, what's their market cap right now? Tesla is currently a $678 billion company. And I believe that this company should be worth trillions because their earnings, they blew it out of the park. Okay, they really killed it. So as always, I always like to provide transparency in pretty much anything that I do right here on YouTube. Transparency is the name of the game for me because I want a lot of people to follow my channel and hopefully learn how to do these things for themselves, to create financial freedom, financial security for themselves in the future. And you know, the channel is the $1 million challenge. Okay, I challenge everybody on this channel to get the net worth up to $1 million because that's exactly what I'm doing. You know, so it's a challenge. You know, it's a challenge. We gotta get the challenge done. But yeah, so as part of me getting the challenge done, I see that I have to invest in a company like Tesla. And like I always do in all my videos, trying to be transparent and share with you that I'm actually doing what I say. You know, I invest $20 every single day into Tesla stock. That's all I've been doing with Tesla stock from day one. And you guys see it right here every single day. If I go back and also share with you here, every single day I invest $20 into Tesla stock. That is all I do every day. Like this is like one of my favorite things to do. Like just go in and buy Tesla stock. Like I look forward to it every day to just go in and do this. Every day and buy Tesla stock, $40. The days that it drops badly, I buy a little bit more. But I just go in and buy $20 of Tesla stock all the time. Like I literally enjoy doing this. So as you guys see here, I've basically secured the bag for the future. You know, putting in that extra $100, buying a little bit more, just because I believe Wall Street is wrong by selling Tesla stock on a great day like this, that they reported great things, that they are literally telling investors that, listen, we're just not a car company, we are an AI robotics company. How do you value an AI company? A company that is creating artificial intelligence solution. This is like a brand new field, that just started maturing in the past 6 to 10 years or so. And, who knows where it would be in the past, like in the next 30 years. You don't know where artificial intelligence will be in the next 30 years. Nobody knows. But we know that it's going to be in greater places, because basic things that artificial intelligence has been able to accomplish, like the YouTube algorithm, for example. The way you probably met me through these videos, probably the YouTube algorithm. Some of you guys met me in person, but for most of you guys, probably the YouTube algorithm. That's AI at work. When you buy stuff with Amazon, that's AI at work. So how do you value a company like this that is creating AI, that's creating AI solutions to solve driving problems? Like in the future, we're not gonna need to drive anymore. That's what we're looking forward to in the next like 15 years. We're not gonna need to drive anymore. So someone that is a truck driver, maybe they're just there to offload, and their job won't be to drive anymore. It'll be to manage the offload and unload, offloading and loading stuff into the truck. People that are Uber drivers might not need to drive anymore. They might just invest money into buying a self-driving car, and the car just goes out and work for them and makes them money. I mean, if you don't have to drive anymore, and your job is being an Uber driver, and you don't have to drive anymore, what does that give you for your time if you just have to just buy a car and let the car drive for you? It gives you all your time to be able to pursue other things, do other things that will bring in more money. Like this company is going to create so much value for people. It's going to be ridiculous. Okay. But anyways, enough ranting about how great Tesla is. Okay. Enough ranting about how great Tesla is. Let's get into some of the news, and break down a little bit of the numbers here, and we'll just go from there. Okay. Let's stop ranting about how great Tesla is. Okay. We know Tesla is great. Okay. So Tesla in this quarter, right? The first quarter 2020 earning results, they had $10.39 billion in revenue. Let's clap for the company. The company did it again. $10.3 billion in income. Okay, total income, $10.3 billion. That is a lot of money. So they were able to make 93 cents per share. Okay, 93 cents per share. And then their Wall Street estimate, I wrote it down, was 74 cents. Okay. And that 74 cents was actually quite high. Like Wall Street expected Tesla to make 74 cents. And that was high estimate for Wall Street. And Tesla was able to beat it. They were able to beat it and actually made 93 cents, so which is great. I will leave this article below. You can read it more. Tesla Rowdy, they do a good job breaking everything down. They break down all their numbers compared to the previous ones. Look at how things are looking now. Boom, 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 on the uptrend. Everything is pretty much on the uptrend. This is the kind of company that you and I are invested in. This is great, So this article breaks down everything. I'm gonna leave it below. Let's look at their cash. Net cash outflow was listed at 1.2 billion, thanks to the company's Bitcoin acquisition. That is another thing. I think they recently sold like 10% of their Bitcoin, so which is probably a couple $1 million. But I mean, 10% of 1.5 billion, that 1.5 billion doubled. I did a video previously in the past. I'm gonna leave the link in the cards for you to check out. I did a video in the past talking about how much money Tesla invested into Bitcoin, and that money basically Tesla bought Bitcoin when it was like 30, 31, 32,000, and Bitcoin is probably, I think, over $50,000 now, and they invested $1.5 billion. Okay. They did that through Coinbase. And I also did a couple of videos on Coinbase. I'm going to leave it in the cards. You know, this channel is great. It's filled with great information, guys. So subscribe to the channel. If you like what you see already on the channel, subscribe and like the video. But let's get back into the article here and look at basically Tesla's numbers. This is what we are looking at. This is the actual investor, the actual release, which I'm going to leave that in the description. You can go through it, break down the numbers if you want. But what I'm going to show you guys here is some of this information here. Some of this information here. Let me zoom in and bring this closer. Okay, let's see here. Bring it closer for you guys. Okay, let me move this over. Okay, so we're seeing here, you see all the current production, you know, and this current status of their factory. The California factory is producing Model S, Model X, Model 3, Model Y. So most of their cars are coming from California. They have the Shanghai that's basically pumping cars like crazy on a daily basis. Pumping cars like crazy. This one is in production. The Berlin factory is coming up nicely. Texas factory is going to be coming up. They're both under construction. They're probably going to start, you know, ramping those by the end of this year. And we have 4 different products still to go, like basically 6. 4 products to go, 2 factory to go, and this is a $600 billion company. Okay, that is moving the world into sustainable energy, transitioning the world into sustainable energy. Okay, let's keep on rolling down, because what I want to share with you for the most part is the pictures of the factory. I'm not too much of a fundamental guy. I'm more like, okay, I want to see what the company is doing. I want to see what the company is doing. What they're doing, does it make sense? Are they achieving real world goals? Because when it comes to the numbers, if you look at Tesla in terms of the numbers, you're like, damn, this car company is overvalued. But like, you really can't look at Tesla in terms of the current price of the company. You have to look at them in terms of you know, what they are actually getting done, what they say they're gonna do and what they're getting done. You have to look at them from that point of view, and this is all just in my opinion anyways. So okay, let's take a look here and look at Tesla's current factory situation. And let me bring this down a bit. Okay, let's bring this down a bit and just take a look at this. Take a look at the factory here. So this is their Berlin factory, right? This is their Berlin factory. They're basically working on this thing. Look at this thing. Okay, I think if we look at their website, let's see. If you look at the website, you see the website right here. This is what it's going to look like. This is what it's going to look like. And we are pretty much almost there, right? This is a company that I'm investing in, all right? They say they're going to do something. They work towards it. They get it done. They start moving at breakneck speed, get things done, producing stuff. You know, not Nikola. I don't know companies like Nikola. I don't know why people are investing in them. But look at this. This is what I like to see. I like to see the progress that the company is making. You know, this is their Berlin factory. They already put in instruments in there already. Let's see this one. This is also in Berlin. They have the giga casting machine in Berlin already. That'll be making the best Model Y. You know, like, this company is killing it. This is the Tesla Model Y factory in Texas. Okay, giga factory. The giga factory in Texas. Look at the factory, it's coming up nicely. Look at all the stuff. Where is this? This is also Texas, the Model Y factory in Texas. You know, this is the Shanghai factory. This is a factory that they added more space to in Shanghai. Okay. This is the semi-truck prototype. And talking about the semi-truck is going to make Tesla billions of dollars, okay? Because when it comes to the trucking industry, remember one truck is worth like, I think 250,000 or 150,000 or something like that. I'm going to put the actual price on top of this video. Like, these trucks are not cheap. Each of these trucks, they're not cheap at all. Like, this is an expensive truck. They're starting to put it to work. And mind you, Tesla has a competitive moat against this truck because they are the only one really that are producing electric semi-truck that is actually functioning, that is actually working, that they are going to be delivering, that they're going to deliver to their customers, like Walmart, like Coca-Cola, like Pepsi, like FedEx, like, you know, UPS. These companies, they're going to get this truck. They're going to see that it's going to save them a lot of money in gas, maintenance, everything. And they are going to buy a ton of it from Tesla. And one of this truck is over like 100 grand. Okay. It's over 100 grand. Like, this company is a gold mine. That's how I see it. Like, investing in Tesla is the smartest thing any investor can do in this 2021. So yeah, like, I think I'm gonna be done with this. This is the end of today's video. We are going to leave it at that. Here is the current Tesla holding. This has been great. You know, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed the information that you get from this video. If you have, please consider subscribing to the channel, because by doing that, it helps me out. By subscribing and liking my videos, it tells YouTube that, hey, people like this guy's content, they like his information, and, you know, they push it out to other people, and it greatly helped me out. Appreciate you for doing that. Thank you very much. And if you dislike this video and you don't like the information, you can hit that dislike button. But all I ask for is, if you hit the dislike button, leave a comment. Tell me why you disagree with me. You know, maybe I can learn something from you as well. So, you know, this is a community where we all need to, I'm trying to create a community where we can all share information, learn from each other, and grow our wealth, okay? Anybody that's subscribed to this channel, I challenge you to your $1 million challenge. You know, get your money up to $1 million. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you for watching. If you like this video, again, consider subscribing. I appreciate you. Love you all. Until next time. See you later. Have a good one. Bye.